Horse Program is weekly update. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Horse Programming's weekly update. Not so weekly anymore, but sometimes we have some updates, and today is one of those days. This is the 19th episode, and today I will show you a little project I made after I got some time off from after I had some time on my hands after finishing some schoolwork. So I've made a start at least for a web app which will help you keep track of all your things. And this can be a good thing if you have a lot of things and you don't remember what you have. So I will show you how far I've come, and first with a demo, and then I'll probably check some of the have an overview of the coding project. So here we go. So you are greeted with a home page where it tells you these are all your things. So the home page is under development. I'm thinking about having some form of statistics, maybe how many things you have, and one feature that the family wants is to have notification if there are things that you haven't used for however long time. Like if you haven't used a thing in 3 years, maybe you should do something with it. And this could be a good place for that. So what I've done so far is this page. So this is the things page where you have all your things. But we don't have any things yet, so let's add our first thing. Let's add a sock, maybe. This is a green sock. We have a description, and this is one sock. We have a quantity here. We have the possibility here to choose a type, which we can use to sort our things later. Let's create a new type with clothes, maybe. And we can add the clothes type to the sock. As you can see down here, we have the ability to create a new type, but we don't have the ability to create a new location yet. So this is a feature under development, but we can say that this is no location yet. So this is input form, a form which also has some validation. So as you can see, we can't add the thing yet because we are missing the thing field. Oops. So we'll put in the sock again. And let's add it. We have a thing in our things table or list here. So that's good. Let's add something else. Let's add a thing that is hard to categorize. Let's add rubber duck. It's a good talker. Listener, I mean. I don't really know what type this is, but so we'll just add no type, no location. There we go. We have two things. Oh, I figured out what type a rubber duck is. It's a type of clothing. Oh, it says add thing here. It should say update thing. So this is a feature that we have. We can go in and update things in our list. Oh, I forgot this isn't a green one. This is a red sock. We can update this. And yeah, now it's a red sock in the description. We can also, let's say we sold our rubber duck. We can then delete it from the list. So, yeah, these are the features we have right now in the app. Yeah. And it's working pretty good right now. We have this scrolling here that I thought I fixed, but I will have to fix that. And it's also responsive. Let's see here. We also take away one column if the viewport size width is too small. So that's that's good, I guess. This is for the smallest mobile screens. Then you don't want to have 4 things in this table. Yeah. So that's the demo. No, Jesus, I forgot something. We also can add. Let's add something. A table. Wooden. 1. This is no type. No, this is a type. This is furniture. And furniture. We also have the ability to sort things on the name of the thing. So we can sort ascending or descending. We can sort by type. This is yeah, not a good demo data here. We can also sort by location. Also not very good demo data, but it works. But we also can search on the thing's name. So let's search for S, and we only have the sock here. Search for the T, we only have the T there. So yeah, that's also a good thing. That's it for the demo. Okay, let's take a look at what we're working with here. We have 2 different projects here, or maybe 3. We have a shared class library here as well. And so this app is working with an API, which I set up using Entity Framework and SQL Server. I did a code first approach here. So these are pretty basic classes right now. The thing class is the one which has the most stuff in it. We have our storage context here, which doesn't have a lot of configuring. Most of the things are done by the rule set or whatever it's called with Entity Framework, where we put required and these navigational properties on to put up all the relationships between the things in the database. This is basically the configuring up that the location should be unique, for example, and stuff, and the type. The type name should also be unique because we don't want redundant data. Too many locations of the same type. We set the database up with migrations, and that's a pretty cool feature, I think. So as you can see, I changed the database a little bit when I made new functions. So we didn't have the location at first, and we didn't have unique columns. Yeah, we did some things here, and that's pretty awesome that that works so good. For this API, I choose to work with controllers, and because I wanted to take a look at that. And these ones are scaffolded using Entity Framework, and that's a pretty cool feature. And I just changed some things. So basically, we have a model, we have a class that we use in the app called a thing view model. And this is basically the same as the one that the model for the database. But yep, we're working with another class in the app at least, and I think that's a good thing to do. So that's mostly what I altered in the controllers. Yeah, nothing much to say here. We have Swagger set up as well, so we can test the API. And that's basically the API. And the app is a Blazor app, which I started out by using, trying to use the Bootstrap that comes with a Blazor app, but I didn't like it. So now I'm using Mud Blazor, and I'm thinking it's working pretty good. So yeah, we have a main layout with just an app bar that's always on the bottom, where we can navigate between our two pages right now. So most of the time I spent in this app is trying to get the UI to do what I want, and that's pretty new stuff for me, but it's getting better and better, I think. We have our... Yeah, I don't know, this is so much stuff to talk about, but we are doing everything in the things page right now, and we are working with the mud. Let's see here. The mud table, it's called. And this is the container for all the things. So it's basically a table, which also has a toolbar feature with the search field and the add thing button and stuff. And yeah, having some form of error handling here and stuff like that. And some filter functions for the search feature. It's connecting to my services that I set up for the different communication with the database. I'm using the HTTP client factory to make new clients, which put some posts and stuff to the database. And yeah, and then we are working with the mod dialogues. This is the windows we see when we try to add things or update things or add types. And yeah, I like Blazor. Their documentation is really good, and most of the stuff works kind of good out of the box. Some things I had to tweak a little bit, but yeah, it's good. Nothing much more to say about that. So just as a some closure here. I'm thinking about what to add next, and I will add the ability to make a new location. I'm thinking of adding this, like the create type and the create location thing as one of the options here instead in the select boxes. So you can just select here, make a new location. This feels like a better place than doing it down here. And then I'm thinking like the thing section is probably done. But next up, I would like to have a page where everything is shown as like the locations instead. So that we have like containers that will show up that you can click on, and so you can click on the things that you have in your basement or stuff, and you will get the list there with all the things you have there. And I think that would be a good feature. Or maybe I just do the next thing is with having users and authentication and stuff like this. Yep. Thanks for watching, and have a good weekend. Bye bye.